Alright guys, welcome to the video. So today I'm gonna go over this Compex EMS little device I got for the gym. So I'm a chiropractor and this is my business. As you can see, it is primarily a gym. I do chiropractic stuff as well as a lot of fitness stuff, physical therapy stuff with patients. But anyways, I'm gonna go over this because I've been having, or always just have like nagging shoulder pain, like between my shoulder blades. That one's still on back there? Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, I have like muscle tension that kind of runs along my shoulder blade. So the difference between this EMS and just a TENS unit, so the TENS unit is like pretty much primarily used for pain, stimulates the nerves, nerve pain, that kind of thing, whereas the EMS system is more for like muscle contraction and like muscle re-education. So I used this before we just worked out, having like pretty bad pain back there, and I used it on it, and then when I got into my workout, it's like hasn't felt that good in a long time, so I'm very impressed. So I'm gonna kind of take you guys through this. Power on. So we are gonna do I'll do some resistance, and we're up on the shoulders. I don't do this, and yeah, we're good to go. So we are starting. So if you can see, this little guy is moving, and so that is exactly what I'm gonna do. So mostly I use this for people, like a lot of times when you go to a chiropractor, they'll put the TENS unit on and you just lay there, but this is more for kind of like muscle re-education. That's why I like it. You can move with it, and that way too, when you have pain in a certain area, you jack this thing up and you don't have to use too much resistance, too much weight to actually feel that muscle contract. This thing is pretty cool. Lay all down. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. Alright, so the only thing I don't like about this little device so far is these pads do not last very long. So I'm gonna have to hold this one down, otherwise it will shock you if it comes off. But the first one I'm just gonna do is come down and then out. So down, lat engagement, and then external rotation. Come up. So right now it's in the working phase, and you can definitely tell. So do a couple there, and you can work through the rest phase too, or you can just rest. And when I'm doing these, I really am like trying to focus on where those pads are at to activate the muscles I'm trying to work. Because ultimately, the reason I have this big knot, pretty much where the long pad is at, is because that muscle just isn't activating how it should, and it's lacking blood flow, and so it develops those knots, and that's where you get that pain. And then this one, you're just bringing your shoulder blade into your spine almost. The biggest thing with all these exercises is to get this upper trap to relax and just use the muscles around your shoulder blade to contract. Or bring your shoulder blade in and down. And I'm just doing this mostly on my left shoulder because that's my problem area, my problem side. Most of his pain is kind of around the same area, along the shoulder blade, inside the shoulder blade, kind of coming through this trap into this left shoulder, so he has limited range of motion in this left shoulder. So we're gonna put the Compex probably in the same kind of area. So I'm gonna put it right there. And green on top. This one right there. One right there. I'm gonna turn her on. And we're gonna do resistance as well. Oh shit. Shoulder, take that off, start. Okay. This is the working phase right now. Try to relax here. Yep, go down. and do it. You're gonna come overhead. Yep. Yeah, go out to where you need to. Rest. Okay, do it. Do one more. Good. And relax. And rest after that one. And do, after this one, do external rotation. Yeah, as much as you can. See where we at. Yeah, do another one. Good. And relax. Good. You can do even just normal exercises. This is only a 10-pound kettlebell. Yeah, good. But just because the pads are contracting the muscle, it makes it harder, or not harder, but it like is equivalent to just doing a lot of weight, but we're doing less weight while we have the pads on to get the same effect. It feels heavy? Yeah, it's crazy, huh? So as you can see, he is a big guy. This is only 10 pounds and he says it feels heavy. So again, this is like for people that have injuries that can't or shouldn't use a lot of weight to make the injury worse. This is allowing you to still do that movement and to help it heal up quicker without damaging or doing any unnecessary damage. I mean, right now, you can see even the veins in his shoulders. So that's good. Getting a nice pump. Okay guys, so that is going to basically be the extent of this video. I just wanted you to check this out. I'll link them down below. This is really great. It's a little bit more expensive, but you can use this as a TENS unit as well as EMS, so you can use it for muscle stimulation as well as pain control, especially if you're battling an injury or just trying to improve your recovery game. This is honestly a great tool to have. I tell all my patients, like, they're battling some type of injury, they just want to perform better in the gym, they want to recover faster. These are great tools. They last forever, and I think it's a really good investment. I use this on myself quite a bit because people always ask, like, who do I go to get cared for? But a lot of times I can just manage most of it by myself unless I want to get some muscle work done. But again, this is going to be basically the video. If you guys have any questions, put them down below. If you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe now. Give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in the next video.